The first ever perfect game.
Sounds almost too good to be true.
My name's Tony Squares. I'm watching every single season of Survivor leading up to Survivor 50, and today we're finally talking about Tocantins now that we got Coach out of the way. There's potentially the prettiest woman in the history of television, a guy whose leg won't stop growing, a lost Survivor bombshell, and a guy who's trying really, really hard.
Probably not the stereotypical Mormon.
Seriously, trying so hard.
I love seeing people cry when you crush their dreams.
Listen, I know he comes back, so maybe he's different in later seasons, but I've been around actors all my life. I know when someone's putting up a facade, I can see right through it. And Tyson, while a great player, is a big old phony.
That's pretty harsh.
Kind of how I feel, sorry.
Speaking of Erin, she's a huge reason why I like this season so much. It's the disparity in the characters. A great player in her own right knows when to jump around alliances, but with all these clowns acting out around her, she knows when to come in with that subtle piece of humor. It's perfect. And then there's Debbie, who is an excellent player. Yes, she's a principal that can't do math, but she's also likely the reason why Coach sticks around so long. Steven was right to think of her as a threat. Speaking of threats, there's the aforementioned dragon himself, who adds to the long list of people who don't know how to use an idol. Listen, not everyone's smart.
I wonder what a pace is.
But my favorite player from this season by far was Taj. From the Exile Alliance to the final episode, she was wonderful to watch. Intelligent, sneaky, a physical threat, incredibly charismatic. I was rooting for Taj even before the best reaction in Survivor history.
There's one more. Oh my God. It just dawned on her.
Eddie and Taj's trip to exile was magical, and she's a huge part of why the Jalapao 3 make their underdog run. But she doesn't make the final two because these two flip on her. This final tribal makes the entire season. These two partnered up till the bitter end, both of them having their strengths. JT, unbelievably charismatic, everybody's best friend, knows when to go after Coach and Debbie and people on the other side to be the swing votes, to get the flips going. He pulls it all off like a vacuum salesman. But Steven is the mind. He's the one thinking about all the ramifications, playing the odds against each other. JT doesn't win if not for Steven. But because Steven gets a little too aggressive, gets a little too feisty, gets caught in his own lies, he not only doesn't win Survivor, he makes it so JT gets every single vote. A 7-0 victory with no one writing his name down for the entirety of the show. The first ever perfect game. But where does that put him? It's a remarkable victory, and these top five are well and above everybody else. But to me, it's a very similar game to Parvati and Earl, so I put them right in between the two. Tom and Yul still ahead above. The season, I put one spot higher, but I understand if you don't agree with that. It's a weird Survivor season where you only like this as much as you like Coach, and I really liked Coach.
Had the best time of my life.
So join me next week when it's very different and we go over Samoa. Follow me if you like Survivor.